It's your girl D here. This is going to be for the goddess of Earth, all right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn women, goddesses, right? For the month of May. I hope all is well with everybody. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when I am going to post, right? Or you'll get a notification. So we're doing the goddess of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for the month of May. Happy birthday to my Taurus goddesses. I hope all is well. I brought you guys some peonies. For those of you who like flowers, I love peonies. They're very expensive though, and they don't last long, but I love them anyway. So I wanted to bring some flowers for the ladies, for the goddesses. If you don't like flowers, forgive me. I buy flowers for myself at least once a week. I feel like every goddess should, whether if you like flowers, let's just put it that way. There's nothing wrong with treating yourself, whether you have a man who does it or not. You should treat yourself. You are a goddess, you are a queen, you're an empress, whatever you prefer to be called, and you should be treated as such. And don't wait for somebody to treat you. Do it yourself, okay? So, buy yourself flowers. Treat yourself to flowers whenever you get paid. You know what I'm saying? If you can. But we got 3 columns here that we're going to be looking at. We're going to be looking at your personal life, your career, money, and finance, and your family life, your love life, and your social life is all over here. Now, the top row represents what's going on in each area. The middle row is going to represent the challenge that is going on in each area, and the bottom row is going to represent a possible solution to that. Now, there's not a lot of traditional tarot, that I'm going to be using. I will use it to clarify, but I'll be using different types of decks. I'm using the Symbolin deck. I'm using the Mixed Emotions deck. I'm using what is this one called? This is an astrology deck. I'm using 2 astrology decks. And then I'm using the BuzzFeed Oracle deck, some Uno cards, some playing cards. All right, I'm just mixing it up, okay? So we're going to see what kind of messages come out. So let's get it popping. Let's talk about what's going on in your private life. Now, the symbol in deck, we have the card called Eros. Okay. Oh, let me turn off the sound. I hate that YouTube doesn't do my videos when I do them live. It doesn't turn them the right way. It pisses me off. I don't want to mess up the feed. I don't know why they don't do it that way. But at any rate, let's get to the reading. So we got Eros, the Eros energy. This is what's going on in your private life. So this is a new deck I'm getting familiar with. It's an astrology deck. It's called the Symbolon, Symbolon, Symbolon deck. It's a astrology deck. If you see at the top, you can see that you have Taurus, the Taurus symbol, and then you have the Aries symbol. So it represents Aries and Taurus. And then, Taurus is ruled by Venus, so that's the symbol for Venus. And then Aries is ruled by Mars, so that's the symbol for Mars. All right, so the Eros energy is, Mars, Venus, and Mars, right? So let's talk a little bit about that. So this is what's going on in your personal life, the Eros energy. Now, the Eros energy is basically all about attraction. It's about attraction of the sexes, flirtation, body contact. This is about, if you would want to, this is all about reminding you of your sexuality. So some of you, you could just be, the energies that are out here right now, as far as, everything going into Aries. Remember, Aries up here. You got Venus going into Aries. You got Mars going into Aries at the end of the month. But Venus is going into Aries and Jupiter is going into Aries within the first 2 weeks of this month, right? And then you have the full moon in Scorpio going on. So we got a lot of sexual energy going on. So some of you may just be wanting to connect with someone on an intimate level. The challenge is that, it's hard for you to find somebody that you could trust. Okay? Hard for you to find, let me see if I'm holding this right. Hard for you to find somebody you can trust. Somebody who you can open yourself up to, that you can connect with. Now, a possible solution to this would be to use the energy of conjunctions. Conjunction is a particular aspect which represents the distance between 2 planets. Usually a conjunction consists of planets, the two planets or one or more planets that are in the same house with each other. They're usually conjunct to one another. They're within 30 degrees of each other. So this talks about combining with, enhancing, strengthening, joining forces, activates, intensifies, authorizes, um, concentrates, saturates, overrides, and overwhelms. So I feel like, you want to connect with somebody intimately. For some of you, you're already in a relationship, and you and your person are going to be taking things to the next level intimately. So that's a beautiful thing. For those of you who are not in a relationship, it's like you're looking for someone to connect with on that level. And you're having, you may be dating right now, right? So the weather's warm, especially in America. North America, the weather's getting warm. We're in spring, and everything is coming alive, right? And so are you. Physiologically you are coming alive. And so this is a time where a lot of people will be wanting to mate. So for some of you who you're interested in dating, you're trying to get back out there into the dating field, but you're just having a hard time trusting someone that you could be intimate with. Finding that one person that you could open up to, where you don't feel like you're being used and taken advantage of, or just used for your body. But at the same time, you're the goddess of earth. So naturally you want to be able to express yourself in that way. Let's get some clarity on this situation here. So yeah, we have joyfulness, right? So this is all about having fun. This is all about, I feel like this could be you hanging out with your friends, hanging out with friends, family. Um, this could also been that maybe you were in a third party situation with someone, or that this person or the people that I feel like what it is mostly your concern is about getting in a situation here where you're dealing with a third party. That's what I feel like. Because I feel like if you look at this card here, there's the man in the middle, and then there's the woman in the red and the woman in the blue. The woman in the red, well, the woman in the blue is usually the one that he's currently seeing, or the one he's in a relationship with or a commitment with, or, a steady type of situation with. The one that's in the red is the one that's coming in and bringing the fire. So, I feel like this, it doesn't necessarily even have to be a third party. What it could be is this could be you, your masculine energy. You may want a man who, or a woman, whatever you prefer, who has both to offer. They have the cool, calm, intelligent, intellectual side, and then they have that fiery, passionate energy that you're looking for. So it could be that you're looking for somebody who has both. Maybe you're dating and you have two different people who exhibit those energies. One gives you that passion and that fire, and then the other one gives you, they're very cool-headed, calm, intellectual. They stimulate your intellectual side. And so maybe you're looking for a combination of both. That could be what this is as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be a third party. But for some of you, maybe your trust issue, because the concern here is trust. That's the challenge. So for some of you, it could have been that you were in a situation here where someone wasn't honest with you. They weren't real with you. They didn't keep it 100, and you found out that they were dealing with other people. So that could be the case. Let's get a little bit of clarity on the trust situation here. All right, this deck is called what is this called? I'll tell you, I'll get the decks in case y'all want to know what they are. Let's get clarity on that. My nail almost broke. What's this trust issue? Clarify this trust. All right, just one card, please, for the trust. One card, please, for the trust. What's the issue with trust? Damn, I can't get one card. I'm gonna put this deck down if we keep doing 2 and 3 cards, because all right, there we go. Finally, one card. All right, so here's the book. Okay, so with the trust issue, we have pumpkin spice. So let's see what pumpkin spice is all about. So this is foods. Actually, it's called colors. All right, so pumpkin spice. So the issue here is you meeting someone that you can trust. I feel like you got some people who could be coming towards you if you're dating. For some of you, you may be in a situation where you may have been dating someone for a little bit, and now it may be time for you to take things to the next level. You're feeling that, that intimate desire to do so, and you might be a little apprehensive or nervous about it. For some of you, this could be somebody coming back to you, because we got Mercury in retrograde. We're in the retrograde energies right now, but the pre-shadow stages. But Mercury goes in retrograde on the 10th, and then Pluto's already in retrograde. So Pluto deals with the soul ties. So for some of you, you got somebody coming back from the past. So with the pumpkin spice energy here, we're looking feeling cozy, feeling safe, feeling secure. Yeah, and that's what the challenge is. You're having a problem trusting, whoever could be coming back to you, or somebody that you're meeting for the first time because of what you may have experienced in the past, or just maybe what you've seen other people go through. So the challenge or the solution to this would be the conjunction energy. So I feel like with the conjunction energy, what this is talking about, because it says empowerment. So this is all about empowering yourself. So it talks about maybe joining forces. So perhaps what you may want to do is maybe, how can I say this? Let's get clarity on this first before I get into it. That may help me to word it better. All right. So yeah, we got the four of swords. All right. So for some of you, the conjunction energy could be representing the fact that maybe you need to communicate more what it is that you want with the Four of Swords energy. Maybe you're not speaking up. You're being tight-lipped about what you want. For some of you, what you could be doing is you're getting into a connection with someone and you're not really vocalizing or expressing what it is that you truly want, because maybe you're afraid of chasing the person away. Maybe that's why you're not communicating, or you're scared to come off as being too pushy, or jumping into things too soon. It's like, damn, I just gave you my phone number, but yeah, and you want to find out with this person, well, what's your intentions? There's nothing wrong with asking that. What are your intentions? You're coming to me for a reason. Listen, when a man comes to me, he's coming for a reason. All right. And so if he's asking me for my number and all of that stuff, I want to know, okay, well, what are your intentions with my phone number? If he gets all out of hand and all, well, damn, I'm just asking you for your number. And that clearly tells me that all he wants to do is play games. Also, what you need to keep in mind with men is, if they don't have their life together, if they don't have their financial situation together, a place to stay, transportation, no matter how they get around, they can get around by Uber, but at least they're able to take care of it, and they got their own place doing their own thing, and they're financially stable. If they're not in that type of energy, they're not somebody that you're going to have anything consistent and stable with. You have to understand that about men. Men, they need to be in a position, a lot of them, they need to feel accomplished in being able to be, provide, right? You may have some men who may feel like, okay, once we get together, it's going to be 50-50 and all of that type of stuff, whatever. But this man should be able to, if he's coming towards you to date, he should have his own place. He should have transportation to get back and forth. He should have steady income coming in. You know what I'm saying? And if he can't even tell you where he's going to be a year from now, if you're looking for something stable and serious, this is not the person for you. Now, if you just want to jump in the bed and do your thing, you don't got to ask all those questions. But I would recommend that you still ask some, and I recommend that you wear protection. You know why? Because the Supreme Court, the Supreme Court is, they're doing their thing right now, so you need to make sure that your life is going in the direction that you want it. So I feel like you need to communicate, be clear with what you want. If someone can't be clear with you, then maybe you need to reconsider why you're dealing with this person or what you may want with them. Okay. So that's what I feel like is going on with the goddess of earth in her personal life or private life. You either got somebody from the past coming back who had you in a third party situation, and it's hard for you to trust this person. For some of you, you stop speaking with them. You stop speaking to them. And this is also a recommendation too. If they're not willing to work with you with the conjunction energy, then do the Four Swords. Stop speaking to them. Don't speak to them. Don't waste your time. Block them. Move on. Right? For those of you who are in a relationship here, I feel like, there could be some of y'all who might be interested in doing a threesome. I don't know. That's not for everybody. And, if that's for you, that's for you. But maybe you're thinking about turning things up a bit, taking things up a notch. Right? But you're not sure if that's what you want to get into, because, you have to be comfortable. So maybe your man is asking you to have a threesome, and you're interested in taking things to the next level, but you're not sure if trust the situation, because, those things are not as, people paint the picture that those types of situations are always gonna, be okay. We could just get in the bed and exchange energies with people, and then it just be okay. And that it don't usually work out in that way. Sometimes it do, but I don't know. You're gonna have to do what's best for you. Trust in the situation. I know you need to feel safe. For some of you, it's not even about a threesome. It's just about being safe physically, right? STDs, actually, spiritually transmitted diseases. So, a lot of you have some concerns, and you should. It's really, it's really scary out here dating, right? So yeah, find somebody that's on the same page as you with this conjunction energy, and then with the four swords. If you until you find somebody who's on the same page, be at ease, chill. You know, there's nothing wrong with being celibate. There's nothing wrong with, you just got to figure out what you're going to do with that energy, how to channel your sexual energy. So you may want to do some research on that and figure out how to channel it in a way where you're not out there being self-destructive, but you're not to the point, well, how can I say this? That you're able to manage the energy where you're not out here, being a cat in heat, so to speak, where it's like, oh my God, I'm about to explode. I've been holding this energy. What do I do with it? Try to find ways to channel it into other things, into other activities, whether it's working out, because we got a lot of planets in Aries. Working out, doing some physical activity will help you to maybe burn that off, to get rid of that energy, maybe painting, finding something creative that you will be able to do to channel that energy might help you. So let's take a look at what's going on with your career, money, and finance. So we have the card called Depression. Now, I don't know what's going on here. Maybe some of you are not happy with your job. Okay, so with the Depression energy, we have, this is Scorpio energy here, okay, with the planet Pluto. Pluto's in your first house, Capricorn. And then we have Capricorn energy with Saturn. All right, so I'm talking to specifically Capricorns. I feel more so, right? You may be upset about your job. You could be depressed about your financial situation or your money situation. The challenge here is that you're exhausted, you're tired, okay? And a resolution, a possible solution to the issue would be for you to tap into your boss ass energy, okay? Especially Capricorn. I feel like I'm talking to Capricorns more so, but I could be talking to Taurus and Virgo as well. But the depression part here, you got to be careful with that. Let me take a look and see what this card is saying in reference to that. All right. So the depression card, this talks about being trapped, um, petrification, okay? Meaning that you feel stuck, you can't move, you don't feel that there's room for growth or potential. Some of you may be working a 9 to 5 where, you know, you have an energy to move forward, you have, and you can't, because there maybe you're at a ceiling, or maybe there's just no other opportunities, or this is just like a dead end job type of thing. Um, so let's get some clarity, because you're exhausted. Let's find out what you're exhausted about. So let's clarify this energy here. What is this depression about? Working for other people, perhaps. For some of you, maybe you want to do your own thing. That solution would be for you to start your own business, because Capricorn is a boss. So for some of you, if you're exuding the Capricorn energy at work, you're going to feel depressed, because you're not going to be able to get anything done. If you're not in a position where you can make significant change, it may depress you. You may feel trapped and stuck because you can't make the moves you want to make. Capricorns, they need to be able to do. They need to be able to control the situation. This is why they're called the boss. Okay? But some of you, even if you're not Capricorn, because Capricorn right now has Pluto in retrograde. So here we go with Pluto in Capricorn. A lot of you may be feeling this way no matter what your sign is. Yeah, we have the reunion energy that came out. It came out in reverse. So for some of you, there could be a situation here. I feel like the reunion card in reverse represents the fact that you're going back into the workforce. Maybe some of you are feeling like, yo, I got to go back into the workplace. Things didn't work out with my business. Well, not that they didn't work out, but maybe you had a thriving business, and maybe COVID came through and then changed things up a bit. So maybe you have to go back into the workforce. Some of you could be depressed about that. Others of you could already be in the workforce and you've been putting off going out and doing your own thing for whatever reason. Maybe you have things to do. Maybe the money wasn't right. The timing may have not been right because of what's going on with COVID. And so, now there's some changes going on at the job, and things are stressful, and you're trying to figure out, how do I, maneuver through this? But you're not happy. You're tired. Look at this horse. You a workhorse. You work like hell. Capricorns, but Earth signs, period. Like, when we get in there, we grind. I say we because I'm a Capricorn moon, so I already know what this is about, right? You're bored at a job. You can't get anything done. You see no progress. A lot of the stuff that's going on makes no sense. Then you hit a ceiling. You could be in a position or a situation here where it's like, okay, I understand this position now. It's time for me to move forward. But you got all kinds of variables in your way that are stopping you, whether it's a boss who may not want to let you go because then they have to find somebody else to replace you. So they trying to hold you back, don't want to give you a good recommendation, or they'll act like there's something wrong with your work, that type of thing, when it ain't shit wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Um, let's get some clarity on this here. So with the exhausted energy, we have the nostalgia card called the snap bracelet. So let's see what this snap bracelet is all about. The snap bracelet talks about quick, sharp, and decisive. So I feel like you're tired, okay? Because this card says fatigued, drained, and spent, okay? And that's what the challenge is at this job, all right? And with the snap bracelet, this talks about being quick, sharp, and decisive. So I feel like what's going on is you're burned out. Some of y'all are just burned out. You need a vacation, all right? Or you need a vacation so that you can get your head right and your body right, get yourself aligned, right? And then what you may need to do is think about, okay, what do I need? What kind of boss moves do I need to make here? All right, because as Capricorn, you are the initiator. You're a cardinal sign. So if you see something is wrong, you're gonna change it. So it's like, what are you gonna do to change it? The first thing you do is you need to get yourself back in. You need to get yourself back into position where you can think clearly, where your mind, your body, and your spirit are aligned. Because if you're not taking care of yourself, Capricorn, because you work so much, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, you work so much that you wear your body out, right? You wear your mind out, you wear your body out. This is what the snap bracelet is all about. You wore yourself out. You're usually a quick thinker, you're very decisive, you know what it is that you want, but you've been busting your ass in an environment here that is just draining you. And so, you got to get yourself back together. Let's get some clarity on this boss energy. Well, we got is this the king or the queen? This is the queen. The Queen of Pentacle energy, Capricorn energy. Again, clarifying the Capricorn energy. Okay? So yeah, this is all about figuring out what the plan is, what you're gonna do. Do what Capricorn does. The Capricorn energy sits down and says, okay, change needs to be made. Let's get this going. How do we figure this out? You are the one who does the blueprint. Okay, you put the blueprint together. Virgo says, okay, let's look at it and see if it makes sense. All right, can we do this? Can we not do this? If we can't do it, then we send it back to Capricorn. Capricorn rearranges the blueprint. All right, then we're going to go and do it this way. Now let's send it back over to Virgo. Virgo says, okay, let's break it down. Let's see if everything adds up. The calculations are correct. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we can do this. Then we send it over to Taurus, and Taurus says, all right, we're going to build the physical structure. Right? We're going to actually put it in place. You know what I'm saying? So you got to tap into all of that earth energy to get what it is that you need to get done. All right? So that's what I got for you for your career, money, and finance. Now let's look at what's going on in your personal life. Not your personal life, but your love life, your family life, and your social life. So we have the card of, this is called responsibility for creation. And the energy is Taurus, which is ruled, I'm sorry, Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn, and Taurus, which is ruled by Venus. So let's see, we were just talking about the earth energy's heavy. So, there you go. So let's see what this is about. 71. Sorry, this I'm writing is so small, and I got my glasses on too. It made no damn sense. All right. Responsibility for creation. Okay. So this talks about being responsible for the world, creating and creation and nature, care and attention, looking after the dependent and the weak. Okay, so some of you, you could be in a position where you're taking care of multiple people. You got family members that you may be taking care of. Like say you have a elderly parent, okay, or an elderly relative that you're taking care of. You may have children that you're taking care of. This is the typical earth energy. All right, the Queen of Pentacles. She takes care of every damn body. All right, this is the type of energy where you will allow someone to come in and if they need a place to stay, you got it. You cook, so you'll feed them. They need a couple dollars in their pocket, you got it, so you give it to them, right? You take care of everybody. The Queen of Pentacles takes care of everybody. Everybody. If there's anybody who she can help, she's going to help. That's just who she is, right? She may even have pets. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just the earth energy she embodies, right? And so you as an earth goddess, this is who you are. You take care of everybody. But the thing is that you need to make sure that you're not taking in no strays, honey. Okay? Because the challenge is being safe. So you see the energy of, this person out here, oh, okay, I'll take care of the birds, I'll take care of the sheep, I'll take care of any stray, anybody that needs anything, I got it. But you need to be careful that you're putting yourself in a position of safety because you could have somebody around you who could be preying on you, taking your kindness for weakness. Um, you could have somebody who you're letting in your home and you shouldn't be. So if somebody's trying to stay in your home or come and visit you, or be careful who you let in your home. Be careful who you allow to see what you have in your home. I would say neighbors. Be careful. Okay, be careful with your neighbors. Who you let in your house? Who letting them know what you got going on. If you're dealing with men that you just met, be careful. Don't be letting them come in your house. Okay, you got family members or people who, oh, I don't have no place to stay, or you got to be careful because not everybody has your interests, your best interests at heart. And so, in order for you, the resolution that you would need to put in place for this is to implement the sun energy. So this is all about taking care of yourself, making sure that you are good, making sure that you're all right. This is what the Leo energy is. The sun energy is focused on you, right? So with the sun energy, it says the essence, the energy, the self-awareness. Yeah, don't let these people burn your energy out. Don't let them burn your light out. Let's get some clarity on this. So you can take care of people, but don't take care of everybody where it's at the expense of yourself. This could be why you're exhausted too. So you exhausted at work, and then you come home and you taking care of everything and everybody. What the hell? What the hell? When is it coming back to you? And then you want some sex. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't get. It's like what gives? What gives? Let's get clarity on that. Yeah, see you waiting. Patiently waiting, right? For somebody to make sure that you're good. Somebody to take care of you like you take care of everybody else. You take care of everybody else, they pets, everything. Okay, your neighbors, your mom's friend, your girlfriend's homeboy, your lover's baby, I don't know, just everybody, okay? And it's like, when are you gonna get yours? When are people gonna do you the way that you do them? All right. The challenge is being safe about this. So let's see what we get with being safe here. Let's get a little bit more information on why you need to be careful. Why your safety could be a concern. Well, of course, if you're taking in stray people and, even not stray people, people that you just have to be careful. People watching you, seeing what you got, what you doing. You know how nosy ass neighbors are, all in your business, that type of thing. You have to be careful. Let's see what this talks about here. So this is animals, okay. So we got the alpacas. Let's see what the alpacas are all about. Animals. Animals. So the alpaca is gentle, soft, and easy. Okay, see? You gotta be careful. Somebody might try to play you because you're so kind and you're so nice. Okay, the alpaca represents the energy of gentle, soft, easy. You know, people see that you have a safe, secure place. So they're gonna always want to be, and be careful, people always want to be at your house, wanting you to cook. Oh, we'll come over, we'll bring drinks, and because you provide that type of comfort energy. You have to be careful because there's something here that is not safe. Okay, you may think somebody is a friend, you may think that they're family, but they could be putting you in a situation where it's not good for you. All right, so you're gonna have to look out for yourself with the sun energy. Let's get some clarity on that. Yeah, we have the Three of Cups. So be careful with the partying. Be careful with people coming over your house, drinking, smoking, whatever you do. Don't be the party house, okay? Because you get a little bit too drunk or too, and you sleep on somebody, and then boom, you're in a situation here where your safety may be at stake, okay? Be careful who you entertain and who you let in your house. You could be dealing with a guy who, maybe he got some suspect friends and he want to bring them over and hang out at the house. Be careful. For some of you, this could be this Three of Cups energy. This could be this same person, okay, coming back around, right? And you got Pluto in your first house. Now, safety is a concern here. And Pluto actually can deal with change, transformation, even in the physical form. So you want to be careful that you don't put yourself in a situation where your health or your life is in jeopardy because you reconnecting with people that you should not be reconnecting with. Okay? People who see that they can get whatever from you, they can take from you. All right? So be careful with that. Let's get some divine timing cards here. See what we got for divine timing for my earth goddesses. Yeah, so something special going on this year. All right. Not sure what, but it could have something to do with any of these situations. So maybe this year you'll get this business off the ground. Maybe this year you'll come out of this situation here where you're not happy with this job. Maybe this year you will meet somebody that you want to connect with and somebody who's evenly yoked with you. Okay, so that could be the case. Let's get another one here. So we have on their day off. So this could be a situation where you got people in your house on your day off, all right? Because you may got somebody staying with you, or you may got a boyfriend that moved in, and he's home doing whatever. He got his friends over, and they doing whatever on the day off, and they casing the house out, and you don't even know it. This dude is messing around with these dudes, and he may not even know that the dude is secretly hating on him. Might be jealous because he got a woman like you, and he inviting these dudes over, and these dudes is casing out the house. Be careful. Let them know if you get a bad vibe about their friends. Let them know. I don't want him in here. I don't care. I don't care if that's your best friend for 20 years. I don't want him in my house. Let them know. All right. July 4th. Okay, so something prominent going on July 4th. Maybe it's a cookout, something like that. All right, celebration of 4th of July. Let's see what's going on with your money, okay, for the month of May. For the women, the goddesses of Earth. Let's see what's going on with your money. Are you spending money? All right. Birthday, anniversary. Okay, happy birthday to my Earth signs, my Tauruses. Happy birthday to you. So the Virgos and the Capricorns, you might know a Taurus who's celebrating a birthday. All right, so you might be attending a party, right? Or celebrating with somebody, or it could be your anniversary. Happy anniversary to you all. Like I said, for some of you, you and your partner may want to celebrate, right? With the joyfulness energy, y'all may want to go out and party and celebrate, but you want to do it safely. Like I said, maybe some of you might want to do a little secret rendezvous or whatever you got going on. Taking a risk, maybe adding somebody in or doing something a little extra. I don't know. I'm gonna mind my business though. Just be safe and make sure you're comfortable and make sure you express yourself. And don't hide your feelings if you're not comfortable. Let people know. All right, we got, play the lotto, boo-boo. Play the lotto, play the scratch off. Okay, this is what's going on this month as far as money. Let's get one more money card. All right, so yeah, we got vet. Okay, so some of you may be taking your okay. So what this could be too is some of you may have pets. Okay, and what could be going on is you may be waiting to find out what's going on with your pet. Because here's the alpaca energy in the safe, so maybe your pet did something and they got into something and it wasn't safe. Okay, that could be the case. Just watch your pets. Okay, be careful. So that could be the case with money, but you got some vet or pet expenses. So maybe some of you are getting a pet. You know, maybe you decide, okay, well, maybe I'll get a bird, or maybe I'll get a dog, or I'll get a alpaca. I don't know. But some of you could be buying a pet as well. All right. Just make sure that the environment that the pet is in is safe, right? Or if you have children and you're buying pets, make sure your children are safe around these pets. Okay. You got to be careful with that too. All right. So let's get some advice. So let's see what we got going on for love. For those of you who are in relationships or what have you. We have addictions, okay? So this addiction is affecting this relationship. So I don't know what kind of addictions you or your person could be dealing with, okay? But there's definitely some concern here, all right? Maybe this is the situation here where you know you got to be careful with who you have in your house because there's drinking and smoking here, all right? With the Three of Cups energy here. So just be careful. You know, getting too addicted to things, maybe that could be part of the depression. But something for not, you know, if it resonates, take a look at what's going on. Now we have integrity. It says, does this situation align with your morals and values? So again, for some of you, getting into a connection with someone or getting back into a connection with someone who's still in the third party energy or who's going to try to continue to keep you in the third party energy, even though you stepped away from it or expressed that this is not something that you want. So be careful with that. Um, be careful with people coming back around wanting to come to your house too and come visit you. For some of you, you could have people, I just feel strays. People who maybe don't have no place to stay, and because you're such a nice person, you let them come and, you know, hang out, or you let them stay the weekend, and, you know, the weekend turn into the whole week and shit, and you know how that do. The weekend, the whole week turn into the month. And the next thing you know, this person, oh, it's been a month and a half later. When you leaving, boo? I thought you was only staying for the weekend. Here it is, 2 months, and you still here. What's up with that? So, let's see. All right, so we got patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. So I feel like for some of you, you're waiting. Like I said, with this waiting energy. So you're going to find something out within time. Okay, so just give it some time. Whatever you're feeling antsy about, just know that, you know, you're going to get whatever you're supposed to get soon enough. Okay, if there's something that you need to find out about somebody, maybe you're waiting to see what this person's true colors are, you will find that out. Just be patient. Don't jump into things right away when people come right back, because I do see an energy. There's the Three of Cups here and the joyfulness energy. So, and of course, like I said, Mercury is in retrograde as of May 10th. And so Pluto's in retrograde as well. So you got people coming back from the past that you may have soul ties with. These people telling you, oh no, I've changed. I'm this, I'm that. This is what this patience energy is. Okay, because some of you may find out that this person is still dealing with other people. All right, so let's see what we got as far as self-care. Let's get you a self-care card. Self-care for my Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, goddesses of earth. Yes, self-worth. Know your worth, boo. Okay? Again, I'm getting the energy with this card of somebody coming back from the past, or you meeting people who have a similar energy to someone from your past. People who, you know, I feel like it's more about you communicating effectively and clearly, letting people know what you want and what you don't want, and then seeing how they respond to it, and then you respond accordingly. Like if you're telling someone, I'm not down with the third party shit, and they come back around and they still dealing with the ex, but you give them a chance anyway, like your mouth is saying one thing, but your actions are saying something else. So you have to stand your ground and let these people know that, nah, this is not how this works. You got people coming over to your house, maybe thinking they can stay forever. Nah, this is not how any of this works. So self-worth here says, why settle for crumbs when you deserve the whole meal? Okay, this is what this card is saying. So for some of you, when it comes to this person coming towards you or coming back around, they still on their bullshit. All right, and you're going to have off. You know, some of you may be a little lonely, and you may want to, you know, connect with someone that you're familiar with, but yet just know that it's going to be the same bullshit. Let's get one of these cards and we'll wrap up the reading here. All right. Let's just take the top one. Imagine. So for some of you, you need to imagine what it is that you want as far as the type of connection is what I'm getting instantly. Imagine the type of relationship you want, the connection, the communication, because Mercury is going in Gemini, and Mercury is all about communication, right? And so is Gemini. So it's your thoughts and your ideas, but when Mercury goes in retrograde, Mercury makes you think back about how did you look at this situation? Were you looking at it from a clear point of view? Were you looking at the facts? Right? Because Mercury and Gemini is all about air energy. Air is all about the facts. It's not about your feelings and your emotions. It's all about what went down, what actually went down. Take your feelings out the situation. So when Mercury goes in retrograde and this person comes back around, or you start thinking about this person, take your emotions out of it. Take the fact that you may be a little, horny out of it. Take the fact that, this person is the one that you feel comfortable with, being intimate with. Take all of that out and look at what went down in the relationship, right? And deal with the reality of the facts at hand before you decide to jump back into something. And you definitely don't want to jump back into anything with anybody while Mercury's in retrograde. Because what may happen is you may realize, oh damn, I learned that lesson, but here I am learning it again because I didn't learn it the first time, obviously. I went back and bumped my head again. And, because a lot of times that's what people do with Mercury retrograde. They go back and bump their head again. So just be careful, all right? Be careful letting people know where you live, letting people come to your house, because it may not be safe for someone to come to your home. Somebody who could be coming back from the past is what I'm getting for some of you. They see that you're doing well, all right? You're living your life, all right? And they see that you might be waiting for somebody or waiting for something to come through. Or this person could be waiting for you to get to the point where you invite them in, and then here they come with their bullshit. Okay? Be careful. You're going to have to stand your ground with this Leo energy and this Three of Cups with this energy from the past. Also, be careful about, drinking and partying with certain people. Be careful what they, putting in your cup, who you're drinking with. Don't leave your stuff. Just be careful. If you get any kind of weird inkling about anybody, don't deal with them. And I get for a lot of you is somebody from your past. You got to be careful, all right? So that's what I got for the goddesses of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for the month of May. Again, happy birthday to my Taurus women. I hope all is well with you guys. Thank you so much for checking out the channel. If you need a personal, my information is in the box below. I will see you guys in the next reading. Later, goddess of air, of Earth, goddess of Earth.